Hey guys, what's up? Murder of Birds here. Welcome back to the channel. So we're going to be jumping into the next episode of Beastars with Season 1, Episode 6. After this episode, I will be officially over the halfway mark of Season 1. And I've been enjoying the process, the experience, the whole way through. This is something that has kind of had like peaks and valleys for me. Like how it initially started as like a murder mystery that eventually turned into more of like a slice of life with students, extracurricular activities, the school play, character interactions. And now we're kind of going into the next arc, so to speak, in my opinion, of what we're going to be getting with more of a social environment with the students, this festival of the meteor, essentially giving praise to the ancient ancestors of all animals, the dinosaurs. And I guess it's a way for the students to just kind of be in more of a casual environment outside of the school life, and just kind of mingling amongst each other and the general public, which considering that one of the students mentioned something rather interesting. I believe it was one of the carnivores, that they didn't need a permit because it was kind of like a school function. So it's interesting that despite herbivores and carnivores living together, carnivores need to go the extra distance to like credit themselves and be credible and be liable for their actions when they're out in public in case something happens. Like if there's like another murder like amongst the general public, it's like, well, the only people that would be susceptible to doing that would be carnivores, because herbivores don't, you know, eat meat or eat other animals or anything like that. So I find that interesting. I wonder if that's going to be any sort of plot point moving forward, but I am interested to see how things are going to shake up moving forward, because, you know, we're still getting a lot of character moments here and there. I assume they're just going to come across regular everyday people, you know, shopkeepers, you know, citizens, passerbys and stuff like that. I don't know how this festival kind of works out. I don't know if it's like they make floats or they make, I don't know. Maybe it's just like going to different food stands and getting food, fireworks, all that. I have no clue. But I'm just interested to see how things shake up. The last episode was really enjoyable for me. The second half far more than the first half. You know, the first half was mainly the aftermath of the play. Things kind of went off without a hitch, despite some ad-libs and some changes to the script between Legacy and Bill. Obviously, Rui kind of reprimanded them a little bit, and then he realized, oh shit, actually, we kind of made out okay. And obviously getting a little bit of Legacy not really wanting to be in the spotlight there. But the second half of the episode was far more entertaining, and obviously I think the highlight of the episode, because we hadn't seen Haru for like the last 2 episodes prior. And her and Legacy had their first formal introduction, their first formal, I guess, hangout session, eating together, and just getting a bit of both of them as individuals, and then how they interact together, like the dynamic of both of them, how they're very different, one being a carnivore, one being a herbivore. You know, it's like water and oil. They don't really mix, but the show is trying to make it painfully clear that despite being opposites do in fact attract. We also found out that Rui is not above getting a slice of the pie, so to speak, with Haru, and I was not expecting that. That was definitely like a big shocker to the episode for me. And it just again plays into the I guess the plot point of Haru being confident in herself, being confident in her sexuality, and being not necessarily letting the rumors, not even rumors, because I guess the rumors are true, but they're being spread in a malicious way to put her down, to make her feel bad, basically to slut shame her, despite the fact that all of these guys aren't getting like a relationship out of it, and I don't think it's necessarily fulfilling for her either. But I did think that the episode did a good job at, again, re-emphasizing her confidence, her bravery, and just her independence of, you know, taking control of herself, taking control of her body, and taking control of her actions, and not letting other people bring her down for those kind of things. And Legacy is basically the one person, the needle in the haystack, so to speak, that is kind of proving her wrong, and giving her a different angle to look at things, and not just being the same guy that wants the same thing like everybody else, even someone as upstanding as Rui. You know what I mean? That's kind of crazy. And, you know, I guess it's a crazy high school life at this school. One thing that I will say that I appreciate is that these animals are personifications of humans. You know what I mean? Like, they walk like humans, they talk like humans, they, you know, they're anatomically shaped like humans, but they still retain their animalistic traits. That's something that I really appreciate, and I talked about that in the early episodes, I think episode 1, episode 2, like with Legacy being, you know, a wolf, and still having his baser instincts as a carnivore. And they showcased that in the last episode with Haru. Whenever Legacy went to go eat his food, whenever she saw his teeth, she was like, her instincts was like, you need to get out of here because he might take a chomp at you next. I was talking to my girlfriend about this, and we had a bit of a laugh about it, because I was like, is it interesting that the story decided to make Haru this individual who is very, you know, who just sleeps around, or, you know, sleeps with a lot of guys? And I was like, aren't rabbits kind of known for that? And she was like, Arnold, that's racist. And I'm like, I don't mean it in that way. I mean in the sense of, like, from a biological standpoint, you know, an anatomical and biological standpoint, I've always heard, you know what I mean? And it's always like a phrase like, oh, like if they're talking about people who are sexually active, it's like, oh, they fuck like jackrabbits, or they fuck like rabbits, or rabbits are known for reproducing at a fast pace. I'm like, I just find that interesting. I clearly don't think that they're using that as like she's a rabbit, she must sleep around a lot, because that's where you can obviously, you know, you can obviously discriminate and you know, use that as like a, what's it called? A, you know, like a stereotype, if you will. So I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. We had an interesting laugh about it, and it's just something that I thought of. I was like, that's an interesting take for them to go with the story. But in any case, we're going to be getting into episode 6. I apologize for my rambles. I do hope you guys enjoy these reactions. I have now, at the time of me recording right now, I have figured out, obviously you guys already know by the time you see this, but I have now found out a way. I found out my take on how I'm going to go about editing these to protect my channel, protect the integrity and the welfare and the well-being of the channel, so I don't get in trouble with like YouTube, and I don't get in trouble with Netflix with doing reactions to these. I want to be as safe as possible, and I hope, again, you guys understand my position and still enjoy these, and hopefully you guys can link things up on your end to make it, you know, a full experience of getting my reactions and getting the episode, while also respecting the fact that I have to abide by copyright and DMCA and all that. I don't want my channel to get taken out. I've been doing things on the channel for too long to let it all go to waste for something that's easily avoidable. So again, I hope you guys enjoy. As always, leave your thoughts in the comments, and without further ado, let us continue. All right, guys, we're going to be jumping into Beastars with Season 1, Episode 6. And I was kind of right. Like, we see right here, Legacy's wearing some casual-ass clothes. He has, like, his backpack and a red t-shirt, so he's not wearing his school uniform. So that's kind of cool. So this, again, like I said, this is the halfway mark of the season. No idea what to expect, but hopefully it's a good experience overall. All right, let's go full screen. I'm just expecting... I'm assuming this festival is just more extracurricular activities for the students, and maybe something will come of it. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we're just gonna get the students and the slice of life aspect of the school for this first season, because I really don't know. I mean, they might come across some shady people too, because they are out about, you know what I mean? They're not around the protection of the school and their peers and stuff like that. They can come across some real shady scumbags. And from the trailer, again, the trailer gave off a lot more crazy shit's gonna pop off, and there wasn't really a school setting, if you will, from the trailer that I remember at the very least. But we'll have to just see. God, I love this opening. This opening is so good. My girlfriend also showed me a dub of this song, but it was like the voice actor of Legacy singing the song in English, which was pretty cool. I don't know if the guy singing right now is also the Japanese song for Legacy, the voice actor for Legacy. Who knows? Festival of the Meteor. Let's do it. Blurred vision, dream or reality. Okay, that's a little ominous. Are you for real? Oh, a group of carnivores killed her by biting her neck. Bruh. Yo, are we bringing this murder mystery theme back? It can't be the same person, right? Like, one was at the school, one was what looks like outside of the school. God damn, devouring scene. Uh-oh. Oh no, not a good look. The leader is a gray wolf. Is it Legacy they're talking about? Just go over there and help her. He's always so in his head about everything. Yo, chill out, dude. Yeah. Watch it, buddy. I'm her brother? Oh, is it another wolf? A wolf girl? Holy shit! Dude, imagine she killed Tem! I can't believe- I mean, I don't know. She's a carnivore. She's a wolf. Thanks, bro. Ah, there you go. Jesus, what an asshole. Fucking eagle. Gray wolf. Are they talking about him? Are there more than- is there more than one gray wolf in this show? Does he have a brother or something? You're a freshman. Oh boy. Is it something I have to get used to? That sucks. Legacy's used to it by now, but imagine how he felt when he first came through. God, you know, he knows the right words to say and everything. Oh. Oh, we're gonna see more of her, maybe? Juno. I'm not familiar with new members. Of course you're not, because I'm... Oh, you're... Oh, watch, he's an actor. First day, there was a junior grade... Oh, my God. No! She has a crush on him. She joined because he was on the thing? Uh-oh. How's she gonna react if she finds out that he likes Haru and Haru might like him? Oh God. Herbivore activity is limited to inside the school for... Yeah, because they're being targeted by carnivores. That sucks. That's unfortunate. The black market. Black market? What the fuck? There's a black market in this animal-only world, too? Oh! That could be, like... for carnivores who, like, want to eat meat, but they can't. So they try to, like, get it from... Oh, that's interesting. Because I remembered the blood vial. You know, that's a variation of illegal stuff. We carnivores will eventually go there when we grow up. Oh, man. Who knows? Hey, you can't live your whole life pretending you're a carnivore, Legacy. I mean, a herbivore. You got to eventually break out and... Wow. Yo, look at Bill. Yo, Bill looks like a dad. All birds are fly... That's awesome, man. You can't have a flying license? What? You can't fly even if you're a bird until you get a license? Botanicals, grow-ups are living in peace better than I expected. Yo! Yo, turtle! This is so cool, dude. It's so great just seeing environment outside of the school setting. I thought we'd never leave the school setting. The talk. Damn, come on, leave him alone, dude. He had a close call with a rabbit. Oh, Juno. Yeah, I know. He seems like a completely different person. I wonder if it's frowned upon. I don't think it's really frowned upon to date outside of your species. Magnetic sense. I'm not a migratory bird. That's so cool, dude. I love that they keep their animal traits with them. That's so sick. May I ask for some help? What the heck? Oh! What? Bro, they're in the black market. Bro, this guy's selling himself for carnivores to eat. Oh, that must be tempting. Oh, shit. Bro, this guy's tapped in the mind. What the fuck? He's selling his own fingers? Can I ask you something important? Is Haru with... Oh. How do I look to you? Oh, wait, is this earlier or later? Aw, we'll become good friends. Good. How good of friends are you talking, Haru? Oh, okay, that was like earlier. Yo, back up, dude. That's fucking crazy. Oh my god, Bill! Thank you. God damn, dude. Have you lost your mind? Oh, fuck, dude. He's about to freaking pop off. You see how his fur just flared up? We're at the black market and we are carnivore. You can't. Wow. It's like, you might not be cool with it, but you can't make their decisions for them. It's just odd, because it's like, do you want to be around those kind of people? The reason behind their calm behavior is because shit like this. Damn. Yo, Legacy's doing the anime run. Finally, we see it. Aw, damn, dude. This is like the worst place you could have gone into, my guy. This is so interesting for world building, though. It makes sense. Like, everyone else is like, yo, we'll play it safe. We won't attack people out in the streets or anything like that. But that's because they're getting their fill on the black market. They're still eating what they want. They're just doing it in a secretive way. That's so cool, though. Because you would have to think, like, how are carnivores surviving otherwise? Dude, it's your instinct, buddy. Oh. What a poor wolf. Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, wait, is that the silhouette of the dude who killed Tem? But no, they had bigger ears. What the hell is this? Who the fuck was that guy? What the fuck? Oh shit, the panda from the trailer. That guy looks like a badass. Yo, I want that Animal Crossing villager. What the hell? Are you trying to sell him off? Oh shit. Dude, this shit's taking a turn. Is he trying to like sell him off or something? As merchandise? When did you devour her? Never. Oh. No. You got the wrong guy, dude. We're clear. We're good. Yeah, he loves a herbivore. Or he's coming around to the idea. Are you waiting for the day? Yo, this guy's a freaking goon. Secretly comes from hospitals and funeral homes. I guess that's okay. It's a good way to circumvent people just going out and killing. Yeah, we don't need to kill. That's so cool. Ate their own arms? Jesus. Some lost fur from stress. Like that one dude in the fucking alleyway. He's like selling himself. That's not cool, man. I mean, maybe he's doing this to, like, he's like, hey, you get into this. Yeah, I was gonna say, he's like helping him. A psychotherapist. I'm actually a real doctor. Where'd you get your degree? Dude, this guy's a badass. I love how his eyes are black. Like panda eye, like not panda eyes, but like the panda aesthetic. Pandas are carnivores and can live on only eating plants. The more you know. I didn't know that. The more I knew that they eat bamboo, but I didn't know they were also carnivores. Oh, really? Oh, shit. He got attacked? Yo, Gain City, let's go. I like this guy a lot. Dangerous carnivores in custody. How do you treat them? Oh, yeah, you let them make their own choices. But just your reason wants it. Huh. He's like tricking himself into getting close to eating her. I don't know, dude. It's not all psychoanalyzing and all that stuff. Damn, this is a pretty deep episode. I really like this. This is probably my favorite episode, not gonna lie. Oh my god, I literally said he's that age, but I wasn't expecting it to go that way. Okay. I mean, at least he's thinking maturely about it. Oh, damn. How long has he been gone? Wait, did Bill and the other guy? Exactly! It's like, bro, how the fuck you gonna eat freaking meat when you have herbivore friends? Aww. Good friends. Friends being friends. To stand on our own feet. Holy fuck, is that the episode? Holy shit, that went by quick. How did it go by that quick, dude? That was it. That's the episode. Wow. Unfortunate that the herbivores had to stay indoors, like stay within the school grounds for their own protection. But it's very clear that there are some savages out there that will literally freaking just eat you on the spot if they're feeling up to it. Damn, man. This was a very, very, very satisfying episode. It felt more like world building setup than anything else, honestly. And I think that's why I really, really liked it, because ever since the first episode, like, we're slowly learning how this world functions and how it works and stuff like that. The first episode, or the first two episodes, I think it was the first episode, I literally asked myself, I'm like, how do carnivores eat? Because it's like, herbivores that eat plant-based food and stuff like that, like fruits, vegetables, you know, stuff like that, and, you know, things of the earth. But I'm like, how does a wolf eat? How does a tiger eat? And then in episode 2, they gave you that kind of middle ground. For some reason, they still use eggs for food, even though that comes from, you know, livestock, chickens and stuff like that. But they had, you know, soy milk, so they weren't kind of taking from cows. They had meat substitutes, so you weren't literally eating other animals. And I said that too. I was like, it makes a lot of sense that that's the alternative, but I didn't really think beyond that. I just accepted the fact that, oh, I guess that's just how things are everywhere. You know what I mean? Despite the fact that Tem got devoured by somebody, and now it's happening, it happened again on the streets of the city, and I just never really thought past the idea that would even be a thing, that there would be animals that would just give in to their desires and eat other animals. And you know, you walk among the streets and you see all these people, you know, all these carnivores and herbivores interacting with each other. And on the surface, it's like, well, this is how I have to conduct myself in society so I don't get in trouble with the law and so I don't get, you know, stuff like that. But then it's like this black market is what satiates their desires and keeps them in check. You know, that was fucking trippy. That old goat man was like, yo, I'll let you eat my fingers for like $70 a pop. And the fact is that there are some people that are willing to do that. I don't know if it's crazier for them to do that or for the guy to let them. Because it's like, why is the guy that into letting other people eat him? He would eventually like bleed out or die or something like that. I don't know. That's fucking trippy in and of itself. Maybe that's his kink. Maybe that's how he gets off or something. I don't know. But, I don't know. I feel like, again, this was a very legacy-driven episode, like, more so just getting into the psyche of him as a character, as a carnivore, not wanting to give in to his carnivore instincts to live his life. I don't know. He's just like he's honestly, he feels like a different breed, you know? He obviously still has those tendencies, but he tries his hardest to keep them in check. I don't know who this panda doctor is, but he's definitely one of my favorite characters now. I don't even care. Like, he looked like a badass. I was like, yo, is this like a fucking mobster or something? He just came out the woodwork and just, I don't know, he just freaking took legacy, and I was like, what the hell's gonna happen to him? I thought he was gonna like auction him off or something, or try to like harvest his organs on the black market. But I don't know. It's pretty cool that we got this black market concept, because at the very least it still shows that there are bad actors among the public, but they're willing to kind of, and fuck the freaking Festival of the Meteor. I guess that's going to be in the next episode, but this episode, this was so good. We got more of like the psychological side of the show, because I think that I think this episode, or this show rather, is also marketed as a psychological thriller, I think. Hold on, let me double check right here. Details. mature, nude. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like psychological, drama, etc., etc. And we haven't really seen any of the, I mean, we've seen somewhat of the psychological development with Legacy being a carnivore who acts like a herbivore, things like that, wanting to limit his baser instincts, all that jazz. But this was literally the psychological episode of psychoanalyzing him and other carnivores and like what they do in order to survive or get by, or basically to get by. And I wonder if Bill and that panther looking animal guy actually went through and ate that guy's fingers. It's just grotesque when you think about it, because yeah, you would have herbivore friends, and it's like, if you're willing to eat herbivore, you know, the bodies of herbivores that are already dead, you know, at the very least they weren't you know, the black market isn't supplied with animals that were murdered and then converted to being products. It was, you know, hospitals and funeral homes, which I guess at the end of the day, it makes up for it. It's less, I don't know, I guess it's just a less severe, but it's still illegal. But I don't know. I definitely liked this episode for that in particular. Very shady. And then it's just, again, it's an adult section. So like, these guys are kids right now, but when they get older, Legacy can choose not to do that, but he can't really get upset about what other people want to do. The only thing he can do is, if he doesn't like it, just disassociate himself from those people, because those people are going to make their choices. They're going to live their life. And as long as they can keep themselves in check and don't end up on that wall that the panda dude showcased, I think they'll be okay. I don't know. It's just a gray area. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you're eating other people, and I don't know. It's a little odd because you're living amongst the same people that you're eating in this black market district. But if you can detach yourself from that because you're a carnivore, because you have your needs, you know, that's a different story. And then obviously psychoanalyzing Legacy, the fact that he likes a herbivore. The doctor's like, no, you don't actually like her. That's just your brain, like, tricking you into wanting to get as close as possible before you snap your jaws down on her. And I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's more than just that. Clearly, he has those urges, but he keeps them suppressed because there's something more emotional there in play. But this was a very entertaining episode. I don't know who the fuck that panda dude is. I see him in this other thumbnail over here. That's kind of spoilers. But at the very least, I'm happy that we're going to see more of him, because I really, really liked it. Dude's a fucking ripped out panda doctor. He seemed to have like a run-in with somebody in the past, and I guess that's what kind of changed him to want to help other carnivores out so they don't become like that one dude. He looked like he was like injured on the floor. I also didn't know that that pandas were carnivores. I just assumed that they were herbivores because I've only ever known pandas like loving and eating bamboo. But that's pretty cool as well. But yeah, ultimately, I really liked this episode. I'm a sucker for psychological anything, like psychoanalyzing, psychological character development, psychological thriller. We got murder back in the fray. I think things are now gonna pick up with, I don't know, like, I guess those people that were killing were just to emphasize and set up this episode of like, hey, there are people out there who do want to eat meat and who will go against the grain and will give into their instincts to do so. But is that then what's happening to someone at the school who killed Tem? Were they giving into their urges? Did they want to send a message? You know what I mean? Like, are they still at the school? Or was it just one random person that got in the school, killed someone, and then dipped? I don't know. And I hope they go back to it, because that murder at the beginning really got me excited to be like, okay, let's get back to this murder mystery situation, because this literally happened at your school and no one's talking about it. But yeah, ultimately, I think that's everything that I have for this episode. Definitely my favorite episode of the bunch. We got to see a few of the, I guess we really got the episode from the carnivore's perspective, like carnivore exclusive. You know what I mean? We see that there are people like Legacy. We see that there are people like Alba. We see that there are people like Bill. And Bill's a very prideful carnivore who, at the end of the day, he's going to get his. He's going to do what he wants to do, and he has the strength to back that up. And you know what I mean? Like, he's going to live his life and do his thing, and he's going to be selfish. Not really selfish, but he's going to put himself before his peers. You know what I mean? He's going to be the carnivore that he wants to be. If Legacy doesn't want to do that, that's fine, but don't judge somebody else when you clearly still have those urges and you're fighting and struggling with them. You know, one person is giving into it and somebody else is resisting it. But yeah, this was just a really good world building episode. I guess it kind of contextualizes the fact that not everyone is just happy-go-lucky, living their life, you know, happy with the way things are, living amongst their fellow prey, and, you know, no one, basically, there are some people that just aren't satisfied with this food, you know, this meat substitute that goes on in the school. When you're out in the real world, you make your choices, you live your life, and hopefully it doesn't come back to bite you. Hopefully you don't end up in an alleyway keeled over where you have to come across Panda Doctor. But, yeah, I liked the episode. It was definitely Legacy's episode. It was definitely the Carnivores episode. It was definitely an episode of world building and of, I guess, psychoanalyzing the characters in this show in general. I guess Carnivores in general. And, it was very thoroughly entertaining. But, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry if this was kind of like a ramble after discussion thoughts. It seemed like a lot wasn't happening. A lot was just really condensed into the world building concept of just what goes through the minds of some of these carnivores. Like, some of them are better off than others, some of them do well than others, some of them just go against the grain and just say fuck all, and you know, they end up doing like horrible things to others and even themselves. So very entertaining, very satisfying overall. Loved Panda Guy. Hope we see a lot more of him. Hopefully we get on with the Festival of the Meteor. Hopefully we see more of Haru. There's also Juno. There's like another love interest brought into the fray with Legacy. I assume she joined the team because she heard that there was another wolf being Legacy. And, like, that's just another wrench thrown into the mix of, like, what's she gonna think if she has a crush on Legacy, but Legacy has a crush on Haru, and Haru is sleeping with these other guys, but might also give in to Legacy. I don't fucking know. Like, the other carnivores were also talking about, you know, losing their virginity and stuff like that. So it's just, like, love is in the air, and, you know, hormones and instincts are all over the place. But anyway, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.